Hello, guys. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are part of the world. I am Coach Paul, and I am your story buzzer, helping you to connect to your leads, to your target market for your startups and your online business. We're doing this live Facebook seminar or webinar right now, and I'm pretty much excited. It's Saturday evening in the Philippines. It's morning here in Florida. Thank you very much for those who are watching right now. Watching Ace Aguilar, who is the owner of Farmex, tama ba? Kuya Ace, thank you very much for watching. You're a mentor, you're an entrepreneur, and your story is an inspiration. All right, let's go to our topic tonight, okay? Tonight, especially for people in Manila. So basically, you've probably heard about the 10,000 hour rule. 10,000 hour rule. My favorite author, Malcolm Gladwell, wrote a book called Outliers to study about the science behind the geniuses, the science or the success behind these geniuses. And I pretty much covered about this in our previous topics, but I want to give an emphasis on this topic again. 10,000 hour rule. So basically, his premise or his based on his research, he mentioned that in order to be an expert in something, you need to invest 10,000 hours. So basically, if you do the math, that's 90 minutes every day for the next 20 years. Or that's roughly around 2 to 3 hours every day for the next 10 years if you want to reduce the year to be an expert in something. Well, he actually gave some insights, good insights and case studies. Bill Gates. Bill Gates started computer programming. He learned how to do coding at the age of 12 years old, right? He was enrolled by his mom in a computer club, and by the time that he was able to learn about computer programming at the age of 20, he already started Microsoft. So he was already pretty much good with programming. He dropped out of college of Harvard and started his own company, Microsoft. And the rest, as we know, is history. He was able to focus on programming because that is craft. That is what he believed that God has told him to do. Has focused on that certain craft. Let's see another example. Beatles. Beatles, before they went to States, they were already practicing 7 days a week. And they were able to perfect their craft. They were able to master the band, right? The music. That's why they're very popular. May hugot yung mga kanta ng Beatles. And as we know it, the rest is history. Now, there are certain samples that you can also observe. Kobe Bryant, when he started his career in NBA in 1998, he became more proficient in playing basketball. After 10 years, his career peaked, even if we know that he was already becoming popular. But after 10 years, as we know it, his skills upgraded and developed because he invested more than 10,000 hours. For our people who are watching here right now, who have just joined our live webinar, my name is Paul. Thank you, Chris Brancano from Italy watching, and Michael Christopher from New Jersey. Thank you. We are discussing yung topic ng 10,000 hour rule. And to give you an idea about this is pretty much exciting because to be an expert with something, there's nothing secret about it. We know practice makes perfect. And Malcolm Gladwell just made it very scientific to focus on 10,000 hours. I'm pretty sure our pastor watching right now, it's an honor, Pastor Flores, who is much big into social media and who visited my brother in LA, I think 2 years ago. He has already done a lot of preachings, a lot of speaking engagements, and probably it has already reached 10,000 hours. That's why he is now considered a speaker, an expert in it. The more you do it, the more you will be an expert in something. So, what is our takeaway? What is our takeaway from this certain topic right now? One, find out your purpose. What do you think is something that you will excel, that you think you can do 10,000 hours the next days of your life? Is it in writing? Is it in speaking? Is it in comedy? Is it in music? In art? Napakadami. Napakadaming gift. There's a lot of things that you can do to focus on this certain field or whatever expertise that you wanna share to the world. To polish it, practice it. You don't need perfection. All you need is progress. Here's the key. If you are getting progress, you gonna continue to polish that skill. Ang problema kasi sa atin, especially sa school system natin, before we do something, we need to make it perfect. Oh, I want to make it perfect first before I publish a blog. Dapat walang grammatical errors. That's okay. That's okay to uplift your standard, but you will not reach perfection. You will not finish anything. You will not do something, execute it, if you just what? If you just continue to do, if you just become or be boxed in the mentality of being perfect. That's why in our community, being coached by John Orania, one takeaway that I learned from the community, from the Internet Business Masterclass, is that people just do it. Just send their emails, just learn how to do stuff. They just do it, and they're not after perfection. Right now, what you're showing right now is not even perfect. You see this blue screen here? Later on, I will put some background here when I upload this on YouTube. And when I speak to you guys, I'm not even a perfect person. So just do it. Execute whatever startup company that you have, whatever business that you have. So along the way, you can progress, you can practice, you polish it. That is the number 2 rule that I share to you. Also, last but not the least, most important step, of course, for me personally, as a believer, is that you cannot mock God. Well, maisingit lang yung sinabi ni Duterte, ano? You cannot mock Him, of course. All you need, of course, it takes faith to perfection. And it's a privilege because my mentor, life coach Ian Barcelona, is watching. Oh, maki-wave na kayo dyan. Ganyan ba, Ian? This guy here has been speaking for more than 10,000 hours. 10,000 hours of his life. And he is already considered one of the sought-after speakers in the Philippines. And that's what he focused on. He focused on speaking. Now it ventured into different stuff. Leadership. He's now a CEO of a company. He's now a trainer, facilitator of his own company, AIB, which proudly I've been part of before. So you see, because he focused his stuff on something that he really wants to do in life. So again, I want to do a recap of it. Number 1 is that find your purpose. What do you think is something that you really want to do? Find your purpose. That is your 10,000 hours. Number 2 is that progress. You don't need perfection. All you need is progress to do something else. Number 3, your faith in God will really help you because you cannot do it alone. It doesn't matter what your belief is. I know I have some fellow friends who are atheists, but more importantly, your faith in God through Christ, that is what I believe. I don't want to offend others. That is something that will go along the way so that your 10,000 hours will be blessed, will make effective changes to the world. There's a lot of listeners right now, especially if you have a lot of questions. If you have questions about this video that I made, you can air it, you can share it to me, you can message me. But I am inviting you right now through our brand storytelling masterclass, which I am about to launch in a few weeks. If you are interested, you can engage with me, connect with me. If you want to learn more about using content marketing for your brand storytelling, especially if you are a startup. Because as we know, if you're a startup, you need content. You don't need to go into traditional media anymore. All you need to do is to connect to your right leads on Facebook, on social media, and as a coach with my experience in storytelling, with brand storytelling, I will help you connect to your right target market. Thank you very much for watching. In fact, right now, what I'm doing is that I am shooting some of the or some of the modules for this course. And naka-ready na lahat yan. Kape, camera, naka-ready na yung script because this is gonna go on along the way. Mindy Walker, my classmate from RDC in Great Lakes, thank you for watching this live webinar. I know that I miss you guys so much there, but I'm really happy here in Pensacola. Visit us here in Pensacola, Florida. Mindy is a great classmate, a great person who I believe will become chief someday, chief in the United States Navy. I hope you are pushing well. I know it's 18 hours of work, but I'm pretty sure you are changing the lives of people, turning civilians into sailors. Wow. Thank you. It's an honor that you're watching right now. And for our people who just came here to watch our webinar, this will be available on our YouTube page. Thank you very much for watching and enjoying. I hope you guys have a pleasant day, and we will continue. I will continue my shooting right now for some of the modules I'm making, and I want to learn more from you, and I'm very excited to learn more from you guys. Again, my name is Paul, and I am your story buzzer. Remember, don't just be a storyteller, be a story buzzer. Bye bye.